Did you know that a 3% increase in the producer price index might predict a rise in consumer costs within the next 6 months? The producer price index, or PPI, serves as a critical economic barometer, charting the average shift over time in the selling prices domestic producers receive for their products. This index is pivotal not only for gauging future consumer prices, but also for shaping economic policies. By monitoring these trends, analysts can predict market shifts effectively, so understanding the PPI helps us anticipate the cost of goods before they reach the consumer. Calculating the PPI isn't as straightforward as it might seem. At its core, the Producer Price Index, or PPI, serves as a barometer for the economic pressure faced by producers. It measures the average change over time in the selling prices received by domestic producers for their output. But how is this index constructed? The process begins with the collection of prices for a fixed basket of goods. This basket is not static. It's regularly updated to mirror changes in industry standards and shifts in consumer preferences. The items in this basket can range widely, from bushels of wheat in agriculture to microprocessors in manufacturing and even services like logistics. Speaking of sectors, the PPI isn't limited to just tangible products. It encompasses a variety of sectors, including manufacturing, agriculture, and services, each contributing its unique data to the overall index. The diversity of these sectors means the PPI can provide insights into the health and direction of nearly the entire economy. Several factors influence the PPI. Supply chain disruptions, for instance, can lead to increased production costs if materials become scarce. Changes in raw material costs directly affect the pricing of goods produced. Additionally, shifts in consumer demand can lead manufacturers to adjust their production quantities and pricing strategies, which in turn impacts the index. Thus, the PPI provides a snapshot of economic trends from the perspective of the producer. By tracking these changes, the PPI helps us understand the economic landscape, how it's evolving, and what that means for producers at the forefront of the economy. The ripple effects of changes in the Producer Price Index are felt far and wide. The Producer Price Index, or PPI, is more than just a set of numbers. It's a vital tool used by economists to gauge the health of the economic environment. By tracking the average changes in selling prices received by domestic producers for their output, the PPI provides a clear view of the supply side of the economy. Financial analysts rely heavily on the PPI to forecast inflationary trends. An increase in producer prices often signals rising inflation, prompting analysts to adjust their economic predictions and investment strategies accordingly. This index is crucial for policymakers too. Understanding shifts in producer costs helps them craft effective monetary policies, aiming to stabilize or stimulate the economy as needed. Furthermore, the PPI influences the broader market sentiment, affecting everything from stock prices to the interest rates on loans and mortgages. This in turn impacts individuals, influencing decisions on spending, saving, and investing. So next time you hear about changes in the Producer Price Index, you'll know exactly why it matters to everyone, from policymakers to your own household budget.